Skol Vikings! Everything is changing at the facility, and you won't believe the latest intel I just got my hands on. We are talking about a massive shift in how our offense is being built, and honestly, the vibes are absolutely electric right now. Our star wideout just dropped some major breadcrumbs regarding the development of our rookie signal caller that will leave you stunned. This is the kind of information that changes the entire outlook for our upcoming season. You need to hear this before anyone else. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Then stick around for the full breakdown. Justin Jefferson has been vocal about the positive developments observed during the current offseason sessions, specifically pointing toward quarterback J.J. McCarthy. As the star receiver continues to work closely with his signal caller, the technical evolution of the young quarterback has become a primary talking point for the team. Jefferson noted that the most significant improvement he has witnessed from J.J. McCarthy is the development of his touch on deep passes and intermediate routes. This specific skill set is essential for the offensive scheme, and having a quarterback who can layer the ball correctly is a major factor in the passing game's success. Jefferson emphasized that the ability to place the ball in tight windows with the correct trajectory is something that differentiates high-level play, and he is seeing that refinement in real time. Alongside the growth of J.J. McCarthy, Jefferson also observed that Murray is quickly picking up the complexities of the Vikings offense. The integration of new players into the system is a constant process, and the speed at which these adjustments are made directly impacts the efficiency of the passing attack. For the Vikings, having a star receiver like Jefferson actively evaluating and providing feedback on the mechanics of his quarterbacks creates a transparent environment for development. The connection between Jefferson and his quarterback group is being tested under the watchful eye of the coaching staff, ensuring that every rep counts toward building the necessary rapport for the upcoming season. As the team moves through these phases of preparation, the specific focus remains on refining the timing and precision required to execute the full playbook. The observations shared by Justin Jefferson highlight the technical progression of the quarterback unit and the ongoing assimilation of the offensive system by the entire group during these early stages. The focus on J.J. McCarthy is not merely about individual growth, but about the collective functionality of the Minnesota Vikings passing offense. When Justin Jefferson identifies the improvement in touch, he is referring to the tactical ability to manage the speed of the ball, which allows receivers to maintain their momentum after the catch. This specific technical improvement from J.J. McCarthy is vital because the offensive system relies on precise ball placement to maximize yards after the catch. If the ball is thrown with too much velocity in certain zones, the window for a completion narrows significantly. By developing this nuance, J.J. McCarthy is showing that he can adapt his arm strength to the situational requirements of the route tree. Meanwhile, the report that Murray is quickly picking up the playbook adds another layer of depth to the quarterback room. Having multiple players who can grasp the complexities of the scheme allows the staff to keep the competition level high, while ensuring that the transition into competitive play is as smooth as possible. Why does this matter right now for the team? It matters because the efficiency of the passing game during the regular season depends on this early-stage development of rhythm and understanding. If the quarterback can consistently deliver the ball with the required touch to a receiver as talented as Justin Jefferson, the entire offense benefits from increased productivity. The team needs this level of technical proficiency to operate effectively within the division. As the roster continues to adjust to these standards, the progress made by J.J. McCarthy and the rapid learning curve shown by Murray serve as the foundation for the offensive performance throughout the year. The focus remains on these technical details to ensure readiness. While the spotlight remains firmly on J.J. McCarthy and his evolving rapport with Justin Jefferson, the broader organizational landscape also includes significant administrative changes that have recently unfolded. It was reported that the Vikings and 4 members of the front office have decided to part ways. While this news operates separately from the on-field progress of J.J. McCarthy, it represents a shift in the internal structure of the franchise. Understanding the impact of these changes requires looking at how the team manages its resources and personnel. The focus of the roster, however, remains squarely on the work being done between Justin Jefferson and his teammates. The synergy between the wide receiver and the quarterback unit is the primary driver of the team's offensive potential. Even with changes occurring in the front office, the mandate for the coaching staff is to maintain continuity in the development of players like J.J. McCarthy. This is a critical period where the team must balance the administrative shifts with the need for high-level athletic performance. Justin Jefferson continues to be the central figure in this process, providing the necessary guidance and feedback to ensure that the transition to the field is successful. The team is dedicated to a philosophy of improvement, where every player is expected to contribute to the overall output. As J.J. McCarthy continues to refine his touch, the rest of the team is tasked with maintaining focus on their assignments. The combination of structural changes and the daily grind of the offseason demonstrates the multifaceted nature of running a professional organization. The Vikings continue to prioritize the growth of their key assets, ensuring that the primary focus stays on the competitive development of the roster, despite any external updates. Skol, the internal discourse regarding the Minnesota Vikings quarterback competition, has gained additional clarity following recent comments from head coach Kevin O'Connell. When evaluating the progression of J.J. McCarthy, the coaching staff looks at specific markers of success, such as the touch and precision highlighted by Justin Jefferson. This leads to an important question. How does this competition impact the team's immediate outlook? The competition is not just about choosing a starter, but about creating an environment where players like J.J. McCarthy are pushed to reach their maximum potential. Justin Jefferson's positive feedback regarding the development of the young quarterback provides evidence that the competition is serving its intended purpose. The quarterback room is expected to demonstrate not only technical skill, but also the ability to absorb the complexity of the offense, a trait that is currently being demonstrated by both J.J. McCarthy and Murray. This matters because the quarterback is the primary facilitator of the offense, and the team needs to be certain that the individual leading the unit can execute the scheme at a high level. By focusing on these specific improvements, the Vikings are ensuring that they are building a sustainable foundation for the season. The constant evaluation from the coaching staff, combined with the real-time adjustments made by the players, forms the basis of the current team strategy. The goal is to reach a point of consistency where the offensive scheme can be executed without hesitation. As Justin Jefferson continues to monitor the growth of his quarterbacks, the team remains committed to the current process of identifying the most effective path forward. The alignment between the coaching staff and the players regarding the development of J.J. McCarthy is a central element of the team's ongoing preparation and overall success during this vital period. The development of J.J. McCarthy, specifically the refinement of his touch, as noted by Justin Jefferson, remains the focal point of the Vikings' current phase of operation. This progression is not isolated. It is integrated into a larger organizational effort to optimize performance across the board. The contribution of players like Murray, who is showing an ability to quickly digest the playbook, adds essential depth to this ongoing process. With the recent changes in the front office personnel, the emphasis on organizational stability and focused performance on the field becomes even more pronounced. The team is moving forward with a clear objective: to maximize the potential of the existing roster through rigorous training and constant technical evaluation. Justin Jefferson, as a leader on the field, plays a significant role in this by providing honest assessments of the quarterback's development. This level of interaction between the playmakers and the signal callers is exactly what the coaching staff aims to foster. The path ahead involves continuous assessment, with the focus remaining on how J.J. McCarthy manages the transition from these sessions to the eventual demands of a full season. Every adjustment made, whether it is in the accuracy of a pass or the speed of understanding the scheme, contributes to the overall stability of the team. As the Vikings proceed through the upcoming months, the narrative of this offseason will likely be defined by the successful integration of these young talents into the existing framework. By keeping the main focus on the development of J.J. McCarthy and the consistency of the entire unit, the team is positioning itself to address the challenges ahead. The commitment to these core principles is what will drive the team forward as they finalize their preparations for the next phase of the competitive calendar.